Okay. Hi, welcome to the News Charter School Board of Directors meeting for April 26, 2022. I'm Michelle Denning, Vice Chair, and I believe we have a quorum, so I will go ahead and call the roll. Jason Geip.
Here.
Robbie Taylor.
Here.
Paul Worley.
Here.
Nicole Booker. Benji Woodard. Okay, so we have a quorum, so we'll go ahead and, wait a minute, did I leave someone off?
Jane,
yes. Sorry about that. And Jane Jackson, I know she's not with us this evening, so I'll be chairing in her absence. We do have a quorum. I'll start by reading the ethics statement. As a conflict of interest reminder pursuant to NCGS 138A-15, board members are reminded that it is our duty to avoid conflicts of interest and the appearance of conflicts of interest as we handle the work of this board. Does any member of the board know of any conflict of interest or any appearance of conflict with respect to any matters coming before us at this meeting? If so, please state them for the record. Hearing none, if during the course of the meeting you become aware of an actual or apparent conflict of interest, please bring the matter to the attention of the chair. It will then be your duty to abstain from participating in discussion on the matter and from voting on the matter. Okay. And our next item on the agenda will be the minutes. We can either read them aloud, or if everyone has had a chance, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
so moved. Second.
We have a motion to approve the minutes from our last board meeting, and we have a second by Robbie Taylor.
Yep.
Any discussion? Hearing none, I will go ahead and call for a vote of the board members who are present. Jason Geip.
Aye.
Robbie Taylor.
Aye.
Paul Worley.
Aye.
And I will also vote aye as well. Okay. Brad, do we have any public comment?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And I don't think that Dr. Carpenter is with us this evening. Dr. Blackwell, do we have any correspondence from our authorizer?
No, we do not.
Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Blackwell then for our superintendent report.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to, it won't let me share my screen. Well, Mr. Williams, it won't let me share my screen for some reason this evening.
Oh, please.
Okay. I apologize. I just have three things this evening, all that need board approval. The first is the renewal of Jay Sharp as our auditor. The second is the work agreement contracts approval. And the third is a new janitorial services company that we need approval for as well. So I do not intend to take much of your time this evening. While Mr. Williams is working on this, I can let you know, though, that we did submit to the North Carolina Association of Public Charter Schools a proposal to be presenters at their Rock the Boat conference in July, and we were accepted. So I, along with some of our admin team members, will be going down in July to present about our News Charter School strategic plan and how we pulled it all together during a year of pandemic, and are hopefully going to be able to help other people make their own as well. So
where's that at, Dr. Blackwell?
It's in Wilmington.
Wilmington.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we were very
You said
excited.
down there. You said down there. I was thinking maybe Florida. Or...
That'd be nice. No, just a little east, a little down east.
We'll allow you to share now, Dr. Blackwell.
Okay, thank you. Let's see what happens. No.
Yeah, that's something I'll have to look at tomorrow. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all right.
Is it
So
something I can share for you, Dr. Blackwell?
it's the documents that I put into the folder. So it's the report that just shows the 3 things that I listed that I need. If you all have that from the drive, it's all in there, and I can tell you what to pull up and look at.
Okay, so I have the 2022-2023 work agreements.
That's second, but we
The
can go ahead.
Superintendent report.
That shows the things that I need approval for.
You want me to pull that one up?
You can. The other one would be, I think it's Sharp and Patel, short version or short summary that's in there. That's what we can look at first.
Okay, so we need to pull up the other one first. All right, so.
Yeah. Audit and tax proposal right there.
There we go.
So what this is every year in April, we have to get our auditor approved so we can report it to the state. And to the best of my knowledge, that has been Jay Sharp, either with Sharp and Patel or with the organization that he was with prior to forming Sharp and Patel. So on this proposal, you can just see what he is proposing to us for next year. Not much of an increase that we can tell, but what is important to note is that while we have to do this every year, we can do this for a period of 2 years. We can say we're going to have him audit us in 22, 23, 24, and he went ahead and laid out those prices for us so that if we were to choose to go ahead and lock him in for the next couple of years, we would see a very small increase in his rate as opposed to if we did it year to year. It is totally up to the board. I just wanted to present that information to you. All I'm asking for tonight is that we get him approved for the coming year. If these numbers look favorable and something that the board wants to go ahead and lock in, we can, obviously do that too. He's been tremendous to work with, very thorough. He does all of the auditing for finances, for EC, athletics. He works with the facilities board and knows our program and our school very well. So I have no qualms about asking for your approval to approve him for the auditor for us for the next year. If you also choose, maybe until 2024.
How does this compare with from our last contract?
The last contract that we had with him where we went year to year, it was $12,000. So he's going to increase to 13,100 for this year.
Oh,
Robbie,
can't hear me. I'm sorry. I said I'll move that we make a motion to maintain Sharp and Patel as our on-site auditors through 2024 school year.
We have a
Second that.
Okay, we have a motion to continue using Sharp and Patel for our auditors by Robbie Taylor. We have a second by Paul Worley. Any discussion? Okay, hearing none, I will call the roll for the members that are present. Jason Gipe,
Aye.
Robbie Taylor,
Aye.
Paul Worley,
Aye.
and I also will vote aye. Motion carries. And that is approved, Dr. Blackwell. And what would you like for me to pull up next?
Wonderful. Thank you all. The next one would be the 22-23 work agreements. Yeah, right there to the left. Yep. Okay. So in the last meeting, we talked about approving the budget and approving the phase 3 compensation plan for our staff members. And that was approved, for which I'm very grateful. I am now coming to you to ask you to allow me to spend the money that was approved in the budget for salaries. So what you can see right now, what has been offered is 71 positions have been offered at about $3.5 million. The budget that was approved was 3.9, as you can see on this document. There are currently 9 open positions. So we're estimating a cost there of close to $400,000 to fill those. And that's still going to leave us with a surplus. Now, of course, we don't know exactly what that's going to look like because people come to us with different educational backgrounds and they come to us with a varied level of experience. But that is our best estimate right now in terms of what it's going to look like. And I just put down there the numbers for 2021 and 21-22 so that you have a comparison. So what I'm asking for this evening is that you all will approve of this expenditure so that these work agreements can be executed.
Anyone have any questions for Dr. Blackwell? Okay, hearing no questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
We have a motion by Paul Worley to approve the 2022-2023 work agreements, and a second by Robbie Taylor. Any discussion? Hearing none, I will go ahead and call a vote. Jason Geip,
Aye.
Robbie Taylor,
Aye.
Paul Worley,
Aye.
and I also will vote aye as well. Motion carries. So that is approved. Dr. Blackwell, what would you like for me to pull next? I think that leaves one remaining item.
It does. Thank you all. The last one, if you just want to leave that screen there for a second, I'll draw your attention to the 3 proposals that we received when we put out bids for our janitorial services. And so those are in that drive for you all to take a look at. So you can see that we did have multiple bids. But the one I'd like for you to open is the K&J. That one. This is the one that I'm going to be asking for approval for us to move forward as with our new cleaning service. So we have been using Jana King prior to my arrival. And since I have been here, whenever we evaluated our services and when we were looking at quality and care, we wanted to make sure we were getting the very best. And so we did put out bids. Jana King did not submit one within the time frame, within the window that we had set for them to. We did have 3 proposals that were submitted. This one that I have in front of you, you can scroll. It is very much in alignment with what we had been receiving. Everything from 4 layers of wax on the floors to the number of staff members that would be on campus during the day to help clean, and then also at night to do the night service. The difference in pricing, as with everything else, cost is increasing everywhere. We are currently paying $10,600 a month. This price quote was the most affordable for us at $11,500. So we did see a $900 increase from what we're paying now to what we will be paying with this service. But just for reference, the next closest bid was $14,700. And the next bid after that was $16,800.
Was there a difference in the services provided?
No.
Between the
No, same number of staff, same level of service, more expensive products.
So just to say one thing about that, I will highly recommend this cleaning service because I know the people that are that actually I'm not tied in with them, but I know them and they worked on our campus previously. And we always made a statement, if anybody changed services, we wanted her to be there. So I'm not surprised that she gave us a very good bid, and I want to give her a very good reference.
Mhm. Absolutely. I agree.
Did we check all of the insurance and all just to make sure all of that is covered?
We did.
Okay. Good.
So I'm asking tonight for the board to approve K&J as our 22-23 cleaning service, which will begin July 1st.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion from Jason Geik to approve the contract for the 2022-2023 school year using K&J Brillo's cleaning service. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Robbie Taylor. Any discussion? Hearing no further discussion, I'll go ahead and call, we'll go ahead and vote by roll. Jason Geik,
Aye.
Robbie Taylor,
Aye.
Paul Worley,
Aye.
and I will also vote aye as well. So motion carries, and that is approved.
Wonderful. Thank you. That is all I have for you this evening.
Okay, let me stop sharing my screen. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Dr. Blackwell. So we'll go on next to our financial report. I know Benji is not with us at the moment. Is anyone else going to make a report for him? Okay.
No, and Michelle, we also didn't meet this month either.
Okay. All right. Standing committee reports, governance committee. We did not meet. Financial oversight committee. Okay.
No.
It did not meet. Okay. And then our risk management committee.
Did not meet. We're going to talk with Dr. Carpenter later this week.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Ad hoc committee, facilities committee.
Actually, the facilities committee did meet, maybe prior to the last meeting. Actually, we met with the standing facilities committee with Dr. Blackwell and Benji and myself to go through some of the conceptual design and path forward as far as news charter. So we're very excited about that. We're not going to share a lot about that, but Dr. Blackwell also met with the architect at another meeting to kind of nail down, I guess, some wants and needs and what requirements are from state law perspective. So we are moving forward on some of that. We'll have some interesting news to share with you maybe at the next meeting.
Excellent. Look forward to hearing that. Thanks, Robbie. Okay. Unfinished business. I don't think we have any. New business, COVID-19 protocols. As y'all will recall, through the end of the school year, we're required to vote regarding the COVID protocols. This will probably be our last time voting on this for the school year. So since school will have ended by our next board meeting. I'll entertain a motion.
I move that we continue the mask optional policy until the end of the school year.
We have a motion by Mr. Geik to continue our mask optional policy to the end of the school year. And we have a second by Paul Worley. Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none, we'll go ahead and vote by roll call. Jason Geik,
Aye.
Robbie Taylor,
Aye.
Paul Worley,
Aye.
and I also will vote aye as well. Motion carries. The next item on the agenda is the check signatories. And under our new bylaws, the individual, an individual on our finance oversight committee cannot actually be a check signer.
Right.
And so per our new bylaws, I move that we remove the check signer privileges of our KS bank account from Benji Woodard, Paul Worley, and Rodney Dunn, and add check signer privileges to Nicole Booker and Jason Geip.
And I second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll go ahead and vote by roll call. Jason Geip,
Aye.
Robbie Taylor,
Aye.
Paul Worley,
Aye.
and I will vote aye as well. Motion carries. And we don't have anything for the board development and self-assessment this evening. I believe we do need to go into closed session for personnel discussion pursuant to NCGS 143-318.11A6.
I don't think we need to, Michelle. I'll wait for everybody to be at our meeting. It was just to discuss something, but we're good. If no one else, it's Paul or Jason done.
Okay, so was there any other need for closed session? Okay.
Jason?
What did you say something, Robbie? I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say no. I was going to say no. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, that concludes our business for our agenda for this evening. So I will go ahead and adjourn our meeting this evening at 6:25 p.m. And I think I may have set a record.
I know.
Yes. Thank you.
Very efficient meeting.
I couldn't even get home before you were done still.
Well, great. Thanks, everyone. And
All right.
we'll see you next month.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.